GE welcomes you to its La Prairie facility. The La Prairie facility houses a number of different business units, assembly of high-voltage circuit breakers and disconnect switches, refurbishment, research and development, and others. All of these units are happy to welcome you to our facility. We are very proud of our performances in health, safety, and environment, so all visitors are expected to follow the safety rules at our establishment. We rely on your help to keep our facility clean and safe. All visitors, contractors, consultants, colleagues from another facility or others, whether alone or in a group, must register at the reception desk. When you arrive at the facility, you must sign the register, and you will then be given a visitor's badge. You must wear it visibly at all times. Use of a lanyard or badge holder necklace is not permitted because of the risks involved in an industrial environment. When in production areas, safety glasses with side shields are mandatory for your safety. If you wear eyeglasses, over-the-glass safety glasses are available. Protective footwear is also mandatory. Some departments require the use of additional protective equipment. This is particularly the case for the welding and packaging departments, where hearing protection is mandatory. For visits to the yard, a bib or a high-visibility garment must be worn. If you have to go to the outdoor test area, you must wear a safety helmet in addition to protective glasses and footwear. This equipment is available upon request at the reception desk. For protective footwear, overshoes are available for loan. Long hair should be tied back so that it does not extend past the shoulders, so as not to create a risk. It is strongly advised that you do not wear rings, necklaces, watches, ties, or other jewelry representing a risk in an industrial environment. Only a medical information bracelet is advised. It is important to mention you are responsible for informing your guide or your supervisor of any special medical conditions. Please note that right from the beginning, taking photos at the facility is prohibited. However, you can obtain permission from your guide or your supervisor for specific situations. Once you leave our premises after your visit, you must not disclose any information related to our factory or our activities. Communication of any fact or event is the responsibility of GE La Prairie. Therefore, all visitors are bound to the strictest confidentiality. No visitor may be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Alcohol is prohibited at the site. At GE La Prairie, we have a zero-tolerance policy for anyone who must operate machines, vehicles, or critical tools. Even a drink with an off-site lunch is prohibited for these individuals. For smokers, 3 spaces have been set up for this purpose. To maintain the image and cleanliness of the facility, smoking is prohibited in front of the main door. After watching this video, please wait for your guide. For your safety, listen to and follow the instructions given to you. He or she will guide you to where you need to go, and that person will be your reference for the duration of your visit. For your safety, do not leave your guide or supervisor unless he or she has authorized you to do so. Throughout your visit to the facility, you will notice a large number of warning signs. It is important to take note of them and to follow the instructions. These signs are to better guide you and to inform you of the potential dangers and risks of the environment you're in. When moving about the facility, stay in the pedestrian walkways and respect the signs. To avoid collisions and other incidents, you must pay close attention when crossing an intersection, both in the factory and in the offices. When moving about the facility, be alert and aware of your surroundings. Floors can be slippery or cluttered by production. Be especially alert for moving vehicles. Whether forklifts or even pallet trucks, you should always keep at least 2 meters away from them. Forklifts are equipped with a backup light and alarm to advise you of their movements. Drivers often have a very limited field of vision that may be obstructed by the frame of the vehicle. They need your vigilance to ensure safe travel. Do as they do and pay close attention to the angular mirrors at intersections. Outside, in the yard, or in the parking lot, always consider the blind spots of large vehicles and, as much as possible, stay in the driver's field of vision. Moreover, when outside, you must remain alert, because despite the preventive measures put in place, cold weather may create patches of ice or slippery areas. During your time at our facility, for your safety, you must never touch any part or any equipment, get close to chemicals, or disturb a worker unless you have been explicitly authorized to do so, or that is the main purpose of your visit. Please note that bringing in chemicals, tools, or any other items without the necessary approvals is prohibited. All chemicals controlled in our facility are managed by the Globally Harmonized System, GHS. In case of an accident with one of these products, go to one of the emergency showers installed for this purpose. Your guide will show you the way. You will notice that areas have been marked off around certain pieces of equipment or workstations. Please respect these areas because they contribute to your safety and indicate the passageways. Avoid crossing through workstations because they present several risks and dangers. If you witness a serious accident or an emergency situation, you can dial 888 on any phone available at the facility. This will connect you directly to the guard station, which will take over the situation. If, unfortunately, you are the victim of an incident or an accident, you must inform your supervisor, who will direct you to the infirmary and notify a first aid worker. You will receive care there as needed, or you will be taken to a hospital by ambulance or taxi if necessary. Please note that GE is not responsible for the medical treatment of visitors. The incident will be recorded for statistical purposes, and an investigation and accident analysis will be carried out, depending on its severity. You must be available to participate. Depending on the severity of the incident, concerned authorities such as the CSST, the fire department, or the police will be involved. A power failure may occur during your visit. It will then take a few seconds for the generators and emergency lighting to turn on. When this lighting is on, stay with your guide and wait for instructions. If you are alone, go to the cafeteria. If during your visit a situation should lead to an evacuation of the site, the following alarm will sound. Remain calm, follow your guide's instructions, and stay with him or her. If you are not with your guide, head calmly towards the nearest exit, and then go to one of our 2 outdoor gathering points. A person will be in charge of visitors, and special measures will be taken in case of bad weather. To evacuate the premises as quickly as possible, do not go back for your personal items, such as your keys or your coat. You will be able to re-enter the premises once you have received the official instructions. Thank you for helping to make your visit a safe and enjoyable experience. Follow the instructions of your guide or supervisor. Make sure you have the right personal protective equipment. Take time to read the notices and follow the signs and zoning. Remain alert to the presence of any moving vehicle. In case of alarm, remain calm and follow instructions. But most importantly, be aware that you are primarily responsible for your safety. On behalf of the entire GE La Prairie team, enjoy your visit.